I had an appointment earlier this morning, but I already finished that, so when I get back home, we are going to be working on something for Kofi. Okay, I'm back home, and we recently got a new Kofi member, so I'm gonna be working on their thank you doodle. I thought it would be nice to bring you all along with me today, and we just chill while I work. The first thing we're gonna work on is this little Kofi sketch. Last one that I did, it was actually of my persona Nobe in more of a summer theme. So I decided for this one I would go with Serena and give her more of a spring theme and put little flowers in her hair. I finished up the doodle, so I am hungry and it is time for lunch. So for lunch, I am having some chicken pasta and I sprinkled some spinach on top. I wish I had basil, but I don't have any. Now we are moving on to doing some last minute art fight prep. This is going to be my first art fight of the year, and I am so excited because I want to draw a lot of cute characters, especially Splatoon ones. And speaking of Splatoon, the references that we are updating today is my little Splatoon OCs. The first character you see here that we're working on is Mako. Her other references were just sketches, so I wanted to give her an official reference sheet because I didn't even give her proper shoes in either sketch. But now she's been upgraded to having cute sneakers. I think this will be the perfect time for me to let you all know a little bit more about Mako and who she is. Mako is an octoling living in Splatsville and makes comics with her younger sister Coral. She is the one who illustrates the comics, and her weapon of choice is a splatana, but sometimes she'll use brushes. Also, she likes sweets. Now that Mako has an official reference sheet that I can use, I'm so excited to do more drawings of her. Now we're gonna work on Coral's reference sheet using the base I made for Mako. When it came to Coral, I actually wanted to give her a different outfit because I feel like the ones I sketched before wouldn't be comfortable to move around during turf wars or playing ranked. So I went ahead and gave her shorts and paired them with some combat boots. The older outfits now are basically just the outfit she wears when she's out and about in the city. I also took the opportunity to change the direction of her tentacles for this new design. So now let's talk a little bit more about who Coral is. Now, Coral is actually the writer of the comics that she works on with Mako. She loves shopping for clothes and tends to drag her sister along with her, even though she would prefer to stay at home. Coral's weapon of choice is the dualies, but sometimes you will see her using a stringer. And the last thing I'll mention about her is that Coral actually loves sour candy, so she likes to keep some in her bag. I also wanted to mention, since this is my first art fight, I decided to come up with a few goals for myself. The first goal is I want to experiment with style and texture, and this will be my priority. The next goal I have is to work on getting pieces done faster. And the last goal I have is I want to try to do some traditional art attacks for this year. So those are basically my goals for this art fight. We shall see how it goes after July ends. And I would also love to know if you are participating in art fight this year. I've actually already gotten 2 attacks and 1 revenge for an attack I did, so I have a lot to catch up on. I do wish everyone the best of luck in this year's art fight. And I do hope you enjoyed our last minute art fight prep today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for watching. I also want to give a thank you to my lovely Kofi members. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye bye.